Hi friends, today what we are going to do is we are going to make a gumball machine in the style of Wayne Thiebaud. Okay, so these are the things that you need. You need something to color it with. It can be either a marker, color pencils, crayons. Okay, you can use either of these, or if you have oil pastels at home, if that is that you have, you can use that. Whatever coloring material you have, you can use that. I'll be showing how to use these three, and then we need a paper. Okay, so before we start drawing on the paper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it on the my dry erase board. If you have a dry erase board, go get it, and then we'll draw together the gumball machine. If you don't have a dry erase board, go grab a scrap paper. We'll do a practice drawing first, and then we will draw on the paper that we are going to make the art. Okay, so let me quickly talk to you about Wayne Thiebaud. Wayne Thiebaud is an American artist, was an American artist. He lived some time back, and what he usually used to do was he used to make very colorful art, and most of his art are pop art. Pop art, I know my second graders know what a pop art is. Pop art is a popular art made of popular things. Okay, so Gumball Machine is a popular thing. You all know a Gumball Machine, right? So that's why it's called a pop art. Now let's see how we draw the Gumball Machine. So you guys are going to find something that is round, that's something that you can trace a circle with, and then you are going to trace it. Okay, so I'm going to use this. And then so you have the part that holds the gum balls, and then it's very easy to draw. You need to draw the base. So the base is like that, two lines, and then a curvy line on the bottom, and another line, two lines up here. Maybe we can add one more line on the bottom. Okay, we are making the lines curve so that it makes it look like the like you can see it's not, Gumball Machine is rounded on the bottom, right? So we wanted to make it look like it is more 3D. That's why we are making it round. Then the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to draw the part, the thing that the hole through which the gumball will come out. Okay, then I'm going to make a square here, or a rectangle, I should say rectangle, and I'm going to add a circle through which you need to put the coin, and then a rectangle and a small square. This is that thing that you turn to get the gumball out. So we have the bottom part ready. Now we need to complete the top part of the gumball machine. So I'm going to make a rainbow on top like that. It's look like a person with a hat, right? Now I'm going to make a small rainbow on top of the big rainbow. Now is the time to add the gumballs. So gumballs, I'm going to make gumballs. We don't want the gumballs, like I don't want you guys to draw the gumballs in such a way that it will look like they are floating. So suppose if you're drawing the gumballs like that, does it look right? It won't look right because we have gravity, and because of gravity the things won't float like that. Okay, so we need to make them, stack them. Okay, so I'm going to make some circles and make the gumballs big, not too big. See, and I've stacked it, right? Then maybe we are going to add the horizon line, so it will look like the gumball machine is not floating, it is sitting on something. Okay, so this is how we are going to draw the gumball machine. Now that we have practiced drawing one, what we are going to do is we are going to draw this on a paper. Okay, so I have the paper ready, and then we are going to draw this. So before we start drawing, I want you guys to say Wayne Thiebaud with me. One more time. Wayne Thiebaud. Wayne Thiebaud was an American artist who is famous for his pop art. He used to draw popular things like gumball machines, ice cream cones, a pie, cupcakes, things like that. Okay, so after you're done with drawing today, I want you guys to Google Wayne Thiebaud and look at his artwork. Okay, so now let us start with the gumball machine. So what I'm going to do is I am drawing this on a small paper, so I don't want it to put it like this, because there won't be any place to draw the top of the gumball machine. So I need to leave at least 3, maybe 2 finger space on the top. Okay, 2 finger space, and I'm going to leave some space on either side. I don't want it to be on the side like this, because it is not, I'm not be able to draw the bottom of the gumball machine really well. So I'm going to put this in the middle, leaving at least 2 finger space on the top. So I think this is okay. Okay, and then I'm going to push this right down. You guys know how to hold the lids to trays, right? We always do that in class. So I have the lid trays. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw 2 lines for the base of the gumball machine, like I showed you earlier. Should we put the lines together, like close together? We won't have enough space to draw the slot through which you put the coin or the money to get the gumball, and we won't have space to draw the hole through which the gumballs come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave enough space. This much would be nice, not this much. This much is also not right. I think this would be a good size. So I'm going to put a dot here and a dot here. See? And then I'm going to draw a line coming down like that. Okay, so if you want, you can take a ruler and draw this, or you can draw this freehand. You will be fine. Now I'm going to make a curvy line. You don't have to make a U, but it's like a slight rainbow. Okay, so I'm going to see the thing that I did slightly. It's not curved too much. I'm going to make another line inside like that. Now I'm going to make 2 curvy lines here on top also. Okay, now I'm going to turn this around, and then I'm going to make a rainbow here on the bottom. This is through which the gumballs will come out. So it should be in the middle, not on the sides. Okay, right here I'm going to make a rainbow. I'm going to draw another rainbow inside. In case you drew a rainbow that is small like this, then you can draw the next one outside. Okay, now I'm going to make a rectangle shape here. Okay, or oh yeah, okay, and I'm going to draw a small circle inside, and then I'm going to draw a small rectangle inside the big rectangle and a small circle inside. This is that thing that you turn to get the gumballs. So the bottom part is done. Now what we need to do is finish the top part of the gumball. So for this, I need to make a rainbow. So I'm going to try drawing the rainbow with the pointy finger. Okay, now I know. So I'm going to make a small rainbow and then a smaller one on top. So we have the gumball machine ready. Now we need to put some gumballs inside. So I'm going to start from the bottom. One gumball, two gumball. See how big the gumballs are? Okay. So what we'll do is when you're drawing, if you reach a line, you stop. See, I reached this line, I'm going to stop. I'm going to start with another gumball. I reached this line, I'm going to now continue from the other side. Like that. Okay. I don't draw over the first gumball. Okay. So I'm going to draw when you reach the gumball, stop, and then you can continue on this side. Gumball, stop. Gumball here. Should I draw on top of this gumball? No, I'm going to jump and then draw. When I reach here, stop. Maybe I'll draw a few here. Okay, so I'm going to stop with one more. So I have enough gumballs, and then I need to draw the horizon line to make it look like it is on top of a table or something. So when I'm drawing the horizon line, should I draw on top of the gumball? No, it should stop when you reach the line, jump over and continue on the other side. So we have the gumball machine ready. Now let's start coloring the gumball machine and the gumballs. So the bottom part of the gumball machine is red. So I'm going to take the red crayon. In case you are using color pencils, go ahead, take the red color pencils. Okay, I'm going to color this. So in case you guys were using a pencil to draw the gumball machine, what I suggest is go over all the lines with the black crayons so that everything stands out so well. If you have an outline, it will look nice always. So because I used a black Sharpie while drawing, I don't have to outline this. Okay, you can also draw this with a Sharpie or black crayon instead of using a pencil. We have already made a practice gumball on the scrap paper or on the, what is it called, the dry erase board, right? So you guys would be fine. So the gumball machine is really nice and dark red. So if you can color it really well, it would look like, press a little bit, put some pressure and then color, and then it will look really nice. So what I'm doing is I'm going over this one more time. I like to turn my paper around when I'm coloring. So I'm going to color this, maybe here also. I'm just going to put red all over. It's one color. Everything is one color. In case you want to make it look like metal color for this thing, you can use gray. If you have gray, I don't have gray colored crayon. I could have used black on top, but the black, let me see how it will look. Maybe I'll just add a little bit of black on top like that. not too much. Okay, and then maybe here inside the slot also I'm going to make it a little bit darker. Okay, so then I need to finish all the way till here. So press really well and try to color in one direction, so that way it will look nice and clean, and try to stay within the line. We are not in a hurry to finish this. You don't have to catch a bus or a plane or a train right now. You don't have to finish this and then go and do something, right? So you are going to take your time and then color it as best as you can. Okay, so after we are done with this, you need to color the top here also. I'm going to give that also the red color. And the gumballs, what I'm thinking of doing is, if you want, you can color it with the, should I put black on top here? Maybe I'll put black there. So our Gumball Machine is almost done. We need to color in the gumballs. So gumballs are usually different colors, right? So you can use all the colors that you want and color it. So in case you are using markers, let me show you how to color it. So suppose I'm going to color maybe 1 or 2 with this red. So I'm going to make a small circle and then color around that. Okay, that is the shiny spot. Maybe here. Usually the shiny spot should be always on the same side, because it is the light shining on it, right? Should I put it on this side? It's okay. Now I'm going to take another color. I'm going to do the same, maybe make a circle and then try to put the spot on the same side. Maybe 1 here, and then I'm going to fill it in. Okay, so if you're doing coloring it with crayon, it's the same thing. So if I'm trying to color with orange, a circle and then like that. See? I'm going to make it look nice and shiny. So I'm going to press it a little bit more. Now, if you want 2 gumdrops to be the same color, go ahead, put that. Okay, let me show you how to do this with the color pencil. It's the same thing. Only thing is we are just with the crayons and with the sting, you need to press a little bit more. So like that, the shine on the same side, and then like this. You will have to do 2 times, 2 or 3 times to get it really dark if you're using a color pencil or crayon. But with the marker, it will be easier. You just need to do it once. So let me take this color and show you. And try to stay within the lines, okay? Like that. What should be the color of the last 2? Purple? So we're almost done. You can leave this part white, or you can add a light blue color for the glass. Okay, so see, if you want to make it look like there are some gumballs in the back, there's some gaps, right? So maybe you can put some color there. Let's put a lighter color. So it will make it look like there is a gumball hiding behind this. Okay, not the same color. Did you see? I've used different colors for the spaces, the in between space. Okay, so once you're done with that, what you need to do is, as I said, you can color the glass part of the thing. So use a light blue. Okay, maybe I'll use the crayon. If you're using the crayon, color lightly. And see that I'm coloring in one direction. It will make it look like you have taken your time and done this. So let me put a shine on this one also. Okay, it's up to you whether you want the shine or not. So if you're not putting the shine, no need to put the shine. But if you want, you can go ahead put the shine. And if you don't want to color it blue, you want to leave it white, that is also fine. Okay, now I'm going to color the background. I'm going to take purple or something. You can choose whatever color you want. Okay, it's up to you. I'm going to color the part that is below the horizon line. This is the horizon line, that horizontal line that separates the in this case the wall and the table. So I'm just going to leave that. Okay, so the background I'm going to color lightly, but the gumball machine you need to color using a little bit of pressure, as well as the gumballs. Okay, the background, it doesn't have to show that much, so we are coloring it really lightly. I'm going to use this color. I'm going to color. I hope you guys can see it. It's like very lightly, and color in the same direction. And then we are done. So here, should I put, no, I think, oh, there is one spot that I missed over here. Let me take a blue or something. Okay, so that is how we are going to color the gumball machine. And who were we imitating? What was the name of the artist? His name is Wayne Thiebaud. Okay, Google his name, and then you will be able to find more art done by him. Let me write down the name for you guys. Erase this and then let me write. Wayne Thiebaud. Okay, who's a pop artist. So bye bye.